Hi, it's Miss Robin. I am going to attempt to record using yet another device. I tried live streaming. I don't know if it's going to work out, but I do want to get problems out to my students. I teach students with visual impairments. Right now, my main students are between 3rd grade and 5th grade. So we are going to start with the EZeeCount Abacus, which is an adapted 100 bead abacus. There are other videos if you need an introduction how to do this. When I put beads on the right side of the board, I'm setting numbers. When I take beads away, I'm clearing them. Setting, think of it as adding. Clearing, think of it as subtracting. So right now we're continuing 2-digit addition where all the beads will be available. So direct adding is another way to label it, call it. This is just a 100 bead abacus, this EZeeCount Abacus. Here is another example of a 100 bead abacus, and the top rod, I have it correspond with the EZeeCount. So for our EZeeCount Abacus, we start on the top row and we count down, and we use a place value system once you reach that point. If you're an early, like a preschooler, you might make all of these ones, so you just keep counting because maybe your kiddo is learning to count between 1 and 100 still. If you're still just learning to count between 1 and 100, it's appropriate to make this all just ones. Once you've graduated beyond counting to 100, you can go ahead and do the place value system: ones, tens, hundreds. So my students, if you could start with the top row and count by place value all the way down. Okay, so rows are horizontal. So let's go ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, millions, 10 millions, 100 millions, billions. Okay, I don't really know even how much is a billion, but it's a lot. It's one more than, 999,999,999. Okay, so let's go ahead and just practice counting. So if I were to put 321 on the abacus, I'd start with the highest place value, so 300. So I go to my hundreds row, ones, tens, hundreds, and I go, how many hundreds in 321? 3 hundreds. There's 300. How many tens in 321? 2 tens. And then how many ones? 1. 321. Okay. If saying the words help you, say the words. It's called self-talk, self-instruction, and it's an evidence-based practice, which just means that this is proven to be effective. So that 321 is, you can go ahead and use those words. Say the number when you're setting it, and then break it down by highest place value to smallest. Okay, now I'm just going to get straight into problems. So let's go ahead and start with, I'm going to go middle of the list, and I'm getting my problems from math-drills.com, and this is called 2-digit addition, and they're we call them linear problems in the world of math for students with visual impairments, and these or horizontal layout. So let's go ahead and start with 42 plus 16. So what I want is my kiddos or students out there know how to pause and unpause no matter what your device is. So if you're using a computer, that spacebar can pause me and probably unpause me. So let's check with that. And then know your arrow keys. The left arrow, your arrow keys are going to be on the bottom right corner of your keyboard. The left arrow is going to rewind me. The right arrow is going to fast forward me. So go and get familiarized with those keys on your keyboard. If you need to, get permission and get little tactile stickers to label the ones that you're going to need. So when I read the problem, go ahead and pause me, solve it, and then let's compare. Okay, and those will be the first few. So let's do the 42 plus 16 together. So 42 and 16 are our add-ins, right? So let's go set 42. So 42 is, how many tens in 42? 4 tens. Okay, so 4 tens, and then how many ones? 2 ones. Okay, so for my families out there, they who are supporting students with visual impairments or supporting any learner who's at this stage of adding 2-digit numbers, go ahead and try it yourself. Okay, so 42 plus 16. So 16 is tricky. The teens are tricky. Everyone have some compassion that setting teens from 11 to 19 is tough because it just doesn't sound right. What you end with teen, and your mind thinks 9 for 19, and you sometimes our kiddos end up setting 9 tens. So how many tens in the number 19? 1 10, and how many ones? 16, sorry. I was like, oh my gosh, we're going to regroup. How exciting. No, we're not regrouping yet. So I'm sorry, the number is 16. So 1 10 in 16, and how many ones in 16? 6 ones. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and so then now we count. What do we count? Well, some people count by checking what the bank owns, and they do partners of 10. Or you can count whatever is touching the right side is yours. So your answer will be, and then you count your beads, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 tens, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 ones. The answer is 58. So that's how you're going to work it, okay? So the next one is going to be 86 plus 10. Pause me. And your answer will be 96. The bank will own 1 10 and 4 ones, and you will own 9 tens and 6 ones, okay? Let's go to 18 plus 21. Let's do 18 plus 21 together because that teen in there. Okay, so 18 is how many tens in 18? 1 10. How many ones in 18? 8 ones. Okay, plus 21. How many tens in 21? 2 tens plus 1 1. And then my answer is 39. Okay, so 39. Okay. Ooh, let's do this next one together too. 44 plus 11. 44 plus 11. So go ahead and set 44 on your abacus. That's a fun one. 44, 4 tens, 4 fours. 4 ones. Plus 11. Okay, everyone. 11 is how many tens? 1 10. And how many ones? 1 1. Okay, what's my answer? My answer is 55. Okay, so now I'm just going to read you problems. Pause me, and then let's check your answers. 46 plus 31 equals 77. 30 plus 24, pause me, equals 54. 24 plus 15 equals, pause me, 39. 65 plus 22, pause me, equals 87. Let's go see how that works out. I'm going to stop the video here. I want to test to see if this way works for the students or not, okay? If you know me, go ahead and email me and let me know if you want this to be delivered in a different way, if this system works. For my kiddos, their access to this will not be a printed worksheet on the computer if they want to do this independently. So it will be probably Braille material or an audio file. So it depends on what you guys need, but definitely ask for help if you need it. Okay, we will keep going. I want to tackle, we will do 2-digit subtraction next, and then we're going to hit some simple, then we're going to do ungrouping and regrouping, okay? Because it's like I almost tried to make us do in this video because we're not ready yet. I haven't done a tutorial. And I was like, oh, yay, we're going to do, wait, no, we're not going to do regrouping yet. So I'm excited to do it, and we'll get to it.